Imagine this. You wake up already tired, before you have even done anything. And the first thing your brain does is attack you. You screwed it up again. Your inner voice whispers, not out loud, quiet but poisonous. You look at your phone. You look in the mirror. You stare into empty space. And you feel the same thing every time. You do not trust yourself. This is not just a bad mood. It is a hidden system, a script your mind runs against you. Everything you call just my personality, just being tired, just a phase is often a well-tuned mechanism of self-sabotage. Today you will see how your own mind turns you into your own enemy. Until you notice how you destroy yourself, you will keep defending the patterns that hurt you. All your life you heard one dangerous idea. The mind is your ally. Listen to your head. Be logical. Think everything through. But if your mind was really on your side, you would not be stuck in toxic relationships. You would not keep delaying important moves. You would not hate yourself for every mistake. Your brain was not built for happiness. Your brain was built for survival. And survival is not about confidence, not about healthy relationships, not about bold decisions. Survival is about holding on to what is familiar, even when what is familiar is pain. That is why you repeat the same patterns again and again. The same type of partners, the same type of conflicts, the same type of self-destruction. Not because you are broken, but because your brain prefers the known, even when it is hell. Let us break down the dark architecture of your mind. Here are 5 hidden mechanisms that turn you against yourself. First mechanism, the inner prosecutor. You make a move and it files a charge. You meet someone new, and it reminds you of every rejection. You start a project, and it shows you every past failure. Its message is simple. Your past is a sentence. You do not change. You are always like this. Example, you text someone. They read it but do not answer. Your brain could say, they are busy. But the inner prosecutor whispers, you are not interesting. You are annoying. You should not have texted. In that moment, it feels like the truth because emotion is stronger than logic. The inner prosecutor uses shame as a weapon. It takes your most painful memories and says, this is why you are worthless. Your brain looks for a stable story about who you are. If as a child you often felt not good enough, your mind builds your whole identity around this feeling. You do not just think, I made a mistake. You think, I am a mistake. The inner prosecutor does not solve problems. Its goal is to keep you in the role of a victim because that role is familiar and predictable. Second mechanism, the value frame. This is how you see your own worth in relationships, at work, and social life. If your value frame is low, you enter any interaction thinking, I am just lucky they tolerate me. You talk to people, you build relationships, but deep down you believe you are easy to replace. Then your brain starts working against you. You settle for less. You stay silent when you should speak. You accept disrespect, thinking, who am I to ask for more? The less value you see in yourself, the more you agree to things that lower your value even more. This becomes a habit of thinking cheaply about yourself. Your brain then looks for proof that this belief is true. This is called confirmation bias. If you believe, I am not special, your brain will highlight every situation where this seems correct and ignore everything that does not fit. With time, you stop trying, because in your mind the script already says, you lose. Third mechanism, self-sabotage as protection. Laziness and procrastination look like enemies, but for your brain they are protection. Protection from fear of failure. Protection from fear of success. Protection from changes that might break your old world. You say, I will start tomorrow. Your brain says, great, no danger today. You avoid a new relationship because you fear rejection. The brain whispers, better not try than feel that pain again. Self-sabotage looks logical from the inside. You tell yourself, I am tired. It is not the right time. I need to think more. But this is not pure logic. This is fear and shame hidden under rational arguments. Fourth mechanism, dark loyalty to the past. You can hate your past in your mind, but still be loyal to it deep inside, because your identity grew from that past. If you lived for years with the script, "I am the one who never gets chosen," your brain tied your sense of self to this painful idea. So when someone finally appears who truly chooses you and respects you, you feel anxious, not calm. Not because there is something wrong with them, but because they break your usual formula of who I am. Then you start finding flaws, picking at details, pulling away. This is how loyalty to old pain destroys new chances. Fifth mechanism, the distorted mirror of relationships. You do not look at yourself directly. You look at yourself through other people's reactions. If they do not text back, you think something is wrong with you. If they do not like your post, you think you are not interesting. If your partner is cold, you think you are not worthy of warmth. But they also have their own fears, trauma, habits, and distorted thinking. Your brain ignores this and makes one simple but dangerous conclusion. If they do not value me, I am not valuable. So you hand your self-worth to someone else's mood and triggers. This mindset is very convenient for manipulators and toxic people. And it is perfect for your inner prosecutor, because any negativity becomes more proof against you. Next step, change how you speak to yourself. Pay attention to thoughts like, "I always ruin everything. Nobody likes me. I will never make it." These are not just sentences. These are commands to your mind. Your brain follows them as instructions, and your behavior copies them. When you notice these big, absolute phrases, break them. Do not lie to yourself. Say something honest but not destructive. "Right now I messed this up." That is true, but it does not mean I am always like this. It means I have a pattern I can notice and change. You stop being only the accused. You become the researcher. Emotions are another layer. You are used to thinking, "If I am in pain, something is wrong with me." But pain is not a verdict. Pain is a signal. When you feel anxiety, jealousy, or shame, ask, what part of me is trying to protect itself right now? Often, behind jealousy is fear of being replaced. Behind coldness is fear of looking weak. Behind control is fear of being unneeded. When you see the root of an emotion, it stops fully controlling you. It becomes a signal, not a master. Then you are no longer forced to act out the old script. You can feel one thing and still choose another action. This is real strength. Not the absence of emotion, but the freedom to ignore its first command. In relationships, this changes everything. You stop chasing people who ignore you. You realize, my brain is reaching for familiar pain, not for healthy attraction. You stop playing mind games. You start speaking directly. Understanding is important to me. If there is no understanding, I will not sell my value for crumbs of attention. When the inner prosecutor speaks again, you can answer, I am not your defendant. I am my own lawyer and judge. You start to see yourself not only through failures, but through moments of courage. Your brain needs new proof. Every small action against the old script becomes a new record. I can act differently. Step by step, your mind stops being only an enemy. It becomes a tool. Still sharp, still powerful, but no longer pointed only at you. The dark truth: your mind is lazy and loves old destructive patterns. The brighter truth: you can rewrite them. This is not a one-day change. It is a quiet inner revolution. Every day you notice where your mind plays against your life, and you refuse to sign that contract. You say to yourself, yes, I am scared. Yes, I feel shame. Yes, it hurts. But this is not a reason to drain my value, my relationships, my confidence, my goals. You stop taking every thought as truth. You start checking it. Is this real or just an old program? The more you do this, the weaker your inner shadows become. You stop attacking yourself. You stop begging for attention from those who cannot value you. You stop living only to avoid disappointing others. You begin to build your life not from fear, but from self-respect. Your mind can still be harsh and anxious, but it is no longer the owner. You are not its victim. You are its operator. Remember this sentence: I am no longer a weapon turned against myself. Now, one thing is important. You must see all this not as who I am, but as programs running in your mind. Your mind is not you. It is a set of habits and patterns that once helped you survive, but now stop you from living fully. The first voice in your head is not always the real you. It is just the loudest. There is another part of you, the observer. This part can see how your brain plays the old scripts. When you feel rejection, insecurity, or the thought, "No one needs me," you have a choice. Sink or look. To look means to ask, who inside me benefits from this state? This question moves you from victim mode into observer mode. Example, you text someone, they do not answer. Instead of, "I am annoying, they do not care," you catch the thought and say, "This is my inner prosecutor. This is my old value frame. My brain is using an old script to explain this situation." You do not force fake positivity. You simply refuse to believe the first interpretation automatically. This is the beginning of inner freedom. Not killing your emotions, but refusing to turn every emotion into a life sentence.